Hello and welcome to this video. This is Jason Hornung. I'm the President and Creative Director of JH Media LLC. We're here to help you make money with your Facebook ads. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to get the best ROI from those suckers. All right? I'm going to give you 5 quick little tips that you'll be able to use to make the most money from your Facebook ads. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right? So the first thing you need to do to get the best ROI is you got to stay focused on your numbers. Okay, and most people don't even know what their numbers really are to begin with. So what are your numbers? You need to understand these, and we talk about them as being KPIs or key performance indicators, all right? So these are the numbers that need to be hit inside of your ads and your marketing funnel in order for you to be profitable. And if you don't even know what it takes to get to be profitable, you can't possibly get the best ROI, all right? And the best ROI, just so you know, it may or may not be the same across the board. Like a lot of people look for benchmarks. They're like, well, if I get a 5x ROAS, then that's the best ROI. Well, that might even be attainable for you in your business. Okay? So the best ROI is the most money that you can make in your ad account with your offer and your situation. Right? So I want to be clear and define that real quickly. And that's what these numbers will help us to establish, is at least a minimum amount of profit that's going to give us some kind of return that makes us all warm and fuzzy and happy and feel good about being a person. All right? So we got to focus on those numbers. If we don't know what they are, then we can't measure anything and we can't improve anything. Right? Once we start measuring stuff, then that's what we do, is we test to improve. Okay? So famous business strategist and philosopher is a man by the name of Peter Drucker. Right? Now, he has started many big companies and has been written a lot of books. And so what Peter talks about, one of his most famous quotes is, you cannot improve what you do not track. Okay? So if you're not tracking your numbers, then how the hell are you going to improve to get the best ROI? Right? And I see so many people, they're not tracking the stuff, or they're looking at the wrong numbers. All right? So they look at front-end metrics like CPCs and CTRs and stuff like that. You need to care about the bottom line. Those are leads and those are sales. Right? So how much does it cost you to get a lead? Your CPL. How much does it cost you to get a sale? Your CPA. Those are your bottom line metrics in 99.9% of all marketing funnels. And those are the things, these are the numbers you need to pay attention to and try to improve so that you can get the best ROI. Okay, now, I'm going to grab my little sheet because I forgot what my third point was. This is a key one here. All right. Don't rely on one product. Now, this is a big mistake I see a lot of people making, is they'll start up an online business and they've got one product and they want to get huge returns on their investment from this one product on the front end. Now, here's a big time problem with that. Depending on the market and all kinds of other factors that go into these equations, one product is going to have a shelf life. All products have a shelf life. And the more niche it is, the shorter that shelf life is. So if you're relying on one product, eventually that product is no longer going to work, and then you're screwed and you're out of a business. All right? The other thing that happens with this is most people try to get everything on the front end and they neglect the back end of their business entirely. They don't even think about it. And part of your back end is selling other products to your customers that have already bought from you. So I see this time and time again with online entrepreneurs. They build a marketing funnel, they have one product, they start making money from it, they want to scale it, they don't build anything else out in the back end, and then when that thing stops working, then they're like, well, what's going on? And then before you know it, they're completely out of business. And that's all because they relied on one product and they didn't expand their product line and they didn't market other products to their leads and their buyers, bar none. Now, the fourth one is to retarget. All right, now, this is a problem that I see even with our campaign managers oftentimes inside of the agency when they're running accounts is They'll oftentimes turn our retargeting ads off because they evaluate them individually instead of in the context of the campaign. And so we get a lot of weirdnesses inside of Facebook when we're looking at and reading and interpreting the data, especially when you run these big, mature, high volume campaigns like we run in our agency. So you always leave retargeting should always be running, and it should always be running in all the areas. And this is because this is where a big chunk of your sales come from. So we've literally had campaigns where we've had clients that we were not running retargeting and we're at a 5 times ROAS, and then we turn retargeting on and it doubles immediately. And ROAS is return on ad spend, by the way. Okay? So always have your retargeting going, and don't rely just on Facebook for retargeting. You can retarget on all kinds of other platforms. Retarget them on YouTube, retarget them on Google, retarget the shit out of these people all over the internet. Because if you're paying for it on the front end with the cold traffic, you might as well retarget them because that's what gets them to buy eventually, or at least a big chunk of people, right? And then lastly, what we want to do is email our prospects, okay? So now if we're generating leads or we're getting buyers of at least one product, we need to continuously follow-up market to those people via email. It's highly, highly, highly neglected piece. I work with a lot of the internet marketing gurus, the people teaching all this stuff, and one of the most neglected pieces I see in their funnels and everybody else's funnel is people are generating leads and they're not ongoing marketing. They'll push people through an initial automated follow-up sequence, and if that thing doesn't work, then those leads just sit there doing nothing. This is gold. I've literally had months where we don't run any ads at all, and all we do is email our database, and we make a crap ton of money. We can send emails over a 2-week period, and my email list is about 36,000 active people. Okay, so it's in the size of email lists, that's pretty small, and we can run quarterly promos and pull 100 to 250K out of that email list in just a 14-day period by sending emails to those people. And that's all because these are warm, engaged people. And if you're not communicating with them on a continual basis and building this audience, you are leaving a lot of money on the table, which ultimately helps the ROI of your ads, because if you generated those leads through an ad, technically whenever they buy, whether it was today, tomorrow, or 6 months from now, or 6 years from now, that's return on your fucking ad. Okay? So that's what you need to do, is these 5 things, and that's going to give you the best ROI that you can possibly get with your Facebook ads. Do you believe that you have to be some kind of great writer in order to put together Facebook ads that convert? Well, I'm telling you, that's actually nonsense. Do you believe that you have to have some kind of mystical settings or know something that will allow you to target buyers properly on Facebook that's just being held from you? Well, that's nonsense too. And do you believe that you actually have to have like really deep pockets with a lot of money to burn in order to test and find out what's actually going to work for you so you can be profitable with Facebook ads? Well, that's nonsense too. Hey, my name is Jason Hornung. I'm the founder of JH Media LLC. We specialize in creating profitable Facebook ads for ourselves and our clients. We've spent over $30 million since 2013 profitably doing so. And what I have for you today is something super, super, super exciting that's going to solve all 3 of those problems for you. You see, what it is it's a free PDF along with 2 videos that's going to walk you through a campaign that we put together for a client that produced over $1 million in revenue at better than a 2-to-1 return on ad spend. On the PDF, what you're going to see is an actual copy of the ad, the full ad, along with a complete breakdown of all the elements of the ad so you can understand why it works and how to put it together for your own business. On top of that, you're going to get a video that walks you through exactly how I did that. So you can see that, and you can hear it, and you can learn how to apply it in your own business. Then the next thing is you're going to get a second video that'll walk you through what I call our lazy man's guide to targeting buyers with Facebook ads. This is the exact process that we use for ourselves and our clients to find all the profit-producing targets that our tender little hearts desire so that we can put ads like I teach you out to those targets and start to bring in the profits that make the bank account balance go up and up and up. Then the last thing is throughout both of those videos, you're going to actually see how we launch campaigns at as little as $5 a day for testing budgets, and we can find out how things are working and not working, turn off our losers, and then scale up our winners so that we can create profitable ad campaigns and get them to the max level of profit as possible. So if that's something that's interesting to you, which I can't imagine why it wouldn't be, all you got to do is you got to click one of the buttons that's here. There should be, if you're on desktop, it'll be like in the lower right-hand corner. If you're on mobile, it'll be in like the upper right-hand corner or left-hand corner. I don't know, I'm probably pointing the wrong area. But either way, you click one of those buttons, it's going to take you out to my page. You can register to receive this PDF and these 2 free videos, and you'll get them delivered to your email instantly so that you can go ahead and you can go through it, you can learn, you can apply it in your business, and you can start making money with your Facebook ads today.